have to interrupt that conversation because the president is early. He is announcing his fiscal 2024 budget in Philadelphia, seen as an opening salvo in his re-election campaign. Let's go to Philadelphia and watch the president.
Moms demand action. We're going to get action. Hey, you know what? His mom's watching, Tina. Tina, I don't know, I wish you were here. I could meet you, but they say, and they speak with a little bit of an accent in southern Delaware, talk at you like this, you know what I mean? You look at that fella and you say, you done good with that boy. Congratulations, Mom. Congratulations. Thank you, Mom. Please have a seat. Well, I don't know whether you know this or not, because of the previous president, Jimmy Wilson. Williams, the only reason I'm standing here is you guys, not a joke. And when I was running with Barack, things were slowing up a little bit, and I asked for help. You guys got in a bus, and you're the reason why I'm standing here. I was vice president then, and I'm president because of you guys. And again, they say, I've told your son, he got good blood, my dad would say. But thank you all very, very much. And it's great to be here with Josh Shapiro, I predict he's going to be one of the best governors in the history of the state. Where are you, Josh? That's in large part because he married up. And I want to thank Congressman Brendan Boyle for the passport to get into his district. Brendan, you've been a great friend from the time we've been together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, he now leads the Democratic part of the Budget Committee. He's the guy that is going to determine whether or not my budget gets passed. But, while they couldn't be here, I want to thank Jim Kenney, who's a good friend, mayor of Philadelphia, and two great senators, great close friend, Bobby Casey and John Fetterman, who will continue to deliver for the people of Pennsylvania, I believe. John, if you can hear this at all, we're with you, pal. We're with you. Everybody asks why I ever moved from Scranton. I moved from Scranton because we lived 5 blocks from the Caseys. You think I'm kidding? And I knew as long as his dad was around, I'd never be able to be a senator or governor in Pennsylvania. And then along comes Bobby. Anyway, great family and great friends. Folks, here's why I'm here today. For too long, working people have been breaking their necks, but the economy's left them behind, and working people like you, while those at the top get away with everything and get everything. One of the reasons why I ran for president, and I mean this sincerely, you may remember when I announced this, there were 3 reasons I was running. 1, to restore the soul of America, restore some decency and honor to the system. And 2, to rebuild the backbone of the country, the middle class. When the middle class does well, the poor have a way up and the wealthy still do very well. And the 3rd one is to unite the country. Didn't think we could do that. But as we've seen all the talk about we never get any cooperation from the other team, the last 2 years, we passed some pretty big things with bipartisan support. I ran to grow the economy from the middle out and the bottom up and not the top down. And I know when I grew up, my dad's kitchen table, not a whole lot trickled down economics into my kitchen table for my dad. That's why I wanted to come here today and lay out the next part of my economic plan. My budget I'm sending to Congress today. And if I could hold for just a second, I want to be clear, and I'll be clear to the press as well. The fact is that the Speaker of the House he's a very conservative guy, and he has even more conservative group with him. But he and I met early on, and he said, what are we going to do about the budget? And I said, let's make a deal. Let's meet. I said, I'm going to introduce my budget on the 9th of March. You introduce yours, and we'll sit down and we'll go line by line, and we'll go through it. We'll see what we can agree on and what we disagree on, and then fight it out in the Congress. So I want to make it clear, I'm ready to meet with the Speaker anytime, tomorrow if he has his budget. Lay it down. Tell me what you want to do. I'll show you what I want to do. See what we can agree on or we don't agree on. Let's see what we vote on.